Believe it or not, my neighbor is a witch. Her name is Mrs. Magalit. Her hair looks dead and wiry. Her nostrils flare wide open. She stares at you with dagger eyes. But she has a beautiful set of teeth. They're white and they sparkle each time she laughs. Mrs. Magalit chuckles and cackles loudly when she watches comedians perform in the town plaza. She snickers and sniggers each time she gossips with Aling Mila. And when she finds children cute, her laughter shifts to a high-pitched titter. She giggles shrilly while pinching my plump cheeks. Why did I say that Mrs. Magalit is a witch? It's not because she looks like one, nor is it because of her eerie laughter. It's because she refuses to enter our house each time a broom stands by the doorway. My grandma said, and may her soul be in heaven, that warlocks and witches are terrified of clean, spit-polished, and spick-and-span houses. The broom bars them from entering. And there's another reason. She eats with her left hand. And that's how warlocks and witches eat, according to Grandma. I'm not really scared of Mrs. Magalit. I just don't like to see her at night. When it's deep into the night and she watches late shows on TV, peals of her horrifying laughter raises goosebumps on my skin. Her resounding guffaw shatters the night, and I feel the earth quake and tremble under me. Once, Mrs. Magalit tripped and her sparkling white teeth flew out of her mouth. The people around her chuckled and giggled, snickered and sniggered, tittered, guffawed, crowed and cackled, chortled and burbled. They seemed like warlocks and witches to me. Mrs. Magalit sniffled and whimpered while picking up her cracked dentures. My heart bled for her as I helped her got up on her feet. We passed our house and I asked her in, wishing that she could rest for a while. I totally forgot that Mom had just finished cleaning and that she had left the broom by the doorway. "Oh, please, child, I won't come in anymore. My slippers are dirty." I persuaded her some more and she entered our home. I got shocked that she was not terrified at the broom at all. I gave her some merienda and she used her left hand to pick up some biscuits. "You know, child, my right hand is arthritic. That's why I can't use it anymore." How embarrassing it was for me. I was so wrong in thinking that Mrs. Magalit was a witch. I stared at her, and I noticed how old she was. Her gray hair seemed dry and lifeless. Her nostrils flared because she found it hard to breathe. She looked at people sharply because her eyesight was poor and cloudy. "Oh, dear child, it's so hard to grow old alone. I lost my husband. I don't have children. And I don't have a grandchild like you." Mrs. Magalit was so sad. I switched on the TV set for some entertainment, and the two of us watched something really funny. "Bru-ha-ha-ha-ha!" She sniggered heartily. "Bru-hi-hi-hi-hi!" I snickered merrily. "Bru-hi-hi-hi-hi-hi!" She chuckled loudly. "Bru!" I cackled noisily. "Bru!" We sniveled and sniffed when we ended up teary-eyed because of too much laughter. From that time on, I didn't call Mrs. Magalit a witch. I ended up calling her Grandma. Bru-ha-ha-ha-ha Bru-hi-hi-hi-hi. Story by Corazon Remigio. Illustration by Roland Mechael Ilagan.